Good morning, dreamers. How are you today? Carl is back from Texas, just in case you couldn't tell. The thing's bigger than my head. Oh man, it was like Christmas yesterday. I even made cookies and milk for the big man. Oh man, it was wonderful to have him return. I we just kept looking at each other like, how in the world did my sister and my brother-in-law do it? He is gone probably 95% of the year. I don't understand how they do it and how amazing she is. She's pretty awesome to be the home front person while he's off saving the world from nuclear accidents. Anyway, that's another story. I'm supposed to sing on Sunday. I have this laryngitis thing going on. I feel fine. I just can't talk. Maybe that's a good thing. More listening. But yes, things are. It felt like Christmas. Because giving gifts is how Carl shows love. And when someone is like that, if they have a design, they've been designed and wired a certain way. When practical me comes along and says, stop, we don't need it, I have to remember to say things in a way that doesn't tell him he's wrong or that he's outside of the box and he needs to rein it in. And I was thinking about this as I'm opening things up. Sorry, I just needed more coffee. As I'm opening up all these treasures, and the kids are laughing and giggling with what they have. Okay, so he got them these little tiny sombreros, and I'd go get one, but then I'd move, and then you'd see how horrible my kitchen is because I did not do it yesterday because, Carl was home. Anyway, that's tonight's job. But they got these little tiny sombrero decorations, right? Because he was down in Laredo, like really close to the Mexican border. And so the kids decided that they would look good on the cats. Oh my goodness gracious. So they're putting them on the cats, and the cats are like, why is Carl home? They were so mad, but they were so adorable. And but we're opening, and the kids are giggling and laughing, and we're showing him the things we've done for him while he was gone. And it really did feel like Christmas. And I thought, budgeting is one thing, and that's a totally different story. Like, if there's budget to do this, then why stop someone, right? Like, this is how they bring joy to the world. This is how they've been wired and designed, created to be. You see where my brain is going with this? Why put someone else into our box? We have to be careful when we are people of faith who faith permeates our entire lives. It permeates how we vote. It permeates how we say thanks before we eat. It permeates what our weekends look like. Like, people of faith are amazing people, and we should always, always have the freedom to practice our faith, but not at the expense of other people's freedoms. And when it was the Ontario vote yesterday, and I'm so privileged to be able to vote and be in a country where I can vote. But do I vote for just me and mine, or do I look at the marginalized people and go, what do you need? I know I live in a basement apartment. I know I don't have a lot, but holy cow, I have so much more than most. There's no shame in my home not having well, I guess we do have a basement. We are the basement. Like, there's no shame in that. I hear all these young people will never be able to buy, will never be. I get it. But there's no shame in that. I have a place to live. I have a car to drive. I have 2 kids. I have an amazing fiance. I have 2 kitties. And I have food on the table. I realize I just forgot to change the calendar. Just realized that now. Anyway, we are blessed to bless others. And we have to be careful that as we allow the principles of following the way of Jesus to guide and shape our lives, that we do not come down on other people and try to impose on them things that they do not yet know. Because it certainly will not share with them why following the way of Jesus is good in the first place. They won't be open to it because we are oppressing. We're the oppressor. In Jesus' name? Are you kidding me? He was the one that brought freedom. He's the one that brings peace. And we have to be careful how we show that to the world. They've been wired a certain way. The people beside us that we're trying to talk to, they've been wired a certain way. And we might have something important to say, but they're not going to hear us if all they hear from us is, you need to be different. You need to stop being yourself. You need to stop. If I got on Carl's case every single time he spent $1, he'd stop spending dollars. But if that's how he shows his love, then he'd stop showing love. That is just the corollary that exists. And he would be stuck not knowing how. Because I'm caging him in with complaint and griping and bitterness. I can't do that. If there's a budget for it, I have to receive the 4 t-shirts, 4 mugs. And with a happy smile. And I did. We had so much fun last night. And I just had to show you the great big old mug. We'll show you the rest along the way. But yes, apparently they're right. Know that I love you. And I don't ever want to squeeze you into a box that is not yours. The Creator designed you in a very special way. So go. Be you, because you're the only one that can. Sweet dreams. Bye.